All right, all right, all right. Welcome in. It is Wednesday night. It is not the normal Tuesday night. Toilets to titles. This evening, we're doing something special. All right. So, the Toilets to Titles crew, as you know, if you've been listening to the show over the past few months, we've been joining up with Rival Fantasy, rivalfantasy.com. They got tons of cool stuff, gambling. You could, this guy is going to score more than this guy. You can put money on bingo cards. Justin does the Rival Fantasy show every week. So you know a lot about Rival Fantasy, but what you don't know or what you might not know is they're getting into the fantasy football game. And this year, they are starting up fantasy football leagues. I believe they're running up to 100 leagues. And let me see. Neil sent me some details here. So this year, we're kind of like the testers for them. All right. So they're filling 100 leagues. Leagues will be eligible for prizes anywhere from $250 to $1,000 per league. Prizes will be randomly assigned to 100 leagues in the following breakdowns. 15 leagues will receive 1,000. 35 leagues will receive 500. 50 leagues will receive 250. They're going to do a random drawing at the end of the season for each league, and that's where the payouts are going to be dispersed. Leagues must be 10 plus teams. Leagues must be filled and have drafted by the morning of September 7th, and leagues will be monitored. So they're going to be checking these things out. All right. So they're going to be checking for any kinks, any hiccups. So they're also going to make sure people are actually using the league, so they're not just in it for the money. So if you want to join up for Rival, join Rival, one word, joinrival.com/toilets-to-titles. I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe you deposit up to $200, they'll match that. All right, so that's kind of the thing we got going on with Rival. So this evening, a lot of people who are going to be watching this are from the Title Tribe Gilded Chat. You can get in the Title Tribe Gilded Chat. It's like our fantasy community chat. We have over 250 people in there, and we're talking fantasy throughout the day, NFL throughout the day, sports, gambling, start sits in season, anything you could think of. The community is working together, and we're filling leagues. So this league was filled in the Title Tribe chat with some Patreons, some Title Tribe members. If you want to get in Title Tribe chat and Gilded, reach out to me on the Twitter at Coach Sheps, or you can email us toilets2titles@gmail.com, and we will get you in there. Right. If you want to get on the Patreon, patreon.com/toilets2titles. We got tons of perks, including our famous waiver wire doc and episode that goes out like Monday at midnight. Okay. So besides that, we also have a survivor pool we're doing. We have 25 members in it right now. We're trying to get to 100 by the time the season starts. And I assume starting next Monday, this thing's going to fill up quickly because I already have a lot of people inquiring. It's been slow at first, but it's $30. It is through League Safe. You reach out to me. I'll give you the link to sign up and pay. And then once you're paid, I'll give you the Yahoo link because we are running the site on Yahoo. If you like this show, throw us an Apple review, 5-star. That'd be greatly appreciated. If you have YouTube, you're watching this via YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And also, if you need a jolt, if you need some energy, we are sponsored by Dubby. All right. That is clean energy. That is jitterless energy. Okay. And if you want to buy some products from them, Title Tribe is the code. All right. To support T2T and to get yourself some good Dubby products. So Title Tribe got together. So far, we have 3 leagues filled on joinrival.com, rather Rival Fantasy. We're trying to fill up 4 or 5. So if you heard all that, free league, you want a chance to win $1,000, $500, who knows? If you want to do that, reach out to me. I'll get you in one of these leagues. We're going to fill up probably 3 or 4 more by the time the season starts. So we'll be up to 7 or 8. So everybody in here, I see Pat, I see Sean. So we got a few guys who are going to be drafting with me this evening. So I'll tell you the settings before we start this draft. My dog's upstairs. She heard me, so she's pretty excited about this draft as well. All right, so it is a super flex league. 2 standard flex, tight end, 2 wide receivers, 2 running back. There is defense. There is kicker. Okay. So that's the format for this draft. All right. And now I'm going to pull up, let me share this screen here. All right. So let me see if I can figure this out. Present, share screen. Where are we at? Here we are. Boom. It's a beautiful thing. All right. Where are we at? This is the behind the curtain stuff that you don't usually see. But luckily, we have some time to kill. Oh, you know why it's not? Boom. There it is. We had some time to kill because the draft doesn't start till 9:10, and I see pretty much everybody is in here. I got to be careful when I scroll over to not tip my picks because there's some sharks in here. We got Joshua. He's drafting second. Rick Beachy's drafting first. I'm third. Brian Shart, Pat Hoffer, Oscar, Sean McDonald, Jay Lannis, Gamers Dome. Then we got Boxing Martha. Then we got Simon Says. Then we got Blake FF. Again, these are all Title Tribe members in the Gilded Chat. These are all buddies of mine. And oh no, why did I leave? That happens. Apple computers, right? It's a problem. All right. We are just waiting. We got about 2.5 minutes before this thing starts. I just wanted to start the stream early just to make sure there were no issues, no glitches in the matrix. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull up ToiletsToTitles.com, my redraft rankings, so I can look at them not on my computer because I don't want anybody to see my rankings. Oh, they can go to them but not see where I'm looking. That'll also tip my pick. So if you see me looking down on my phone during the show like I'm doing right now, it's because I'm drafting, and it is because I want to look at my own rankings and not let anybody else know where I am thinking. But pick number 3, it's an interesting one. I don't really like picking early. I like picking late, like 7 or 8, because I like the 2 back-to-back picks, top 15 picks. And at 3, I always feel like my strategy and my philosophy in a redraft league is you don't want to swing and miss in the first round. The risk, I don't really like taking risks in the first round. I want a sure thing. I like my risks a little bit later. And pick 3, man, there's a lot of pressure there. So, but that's what I have. That's where I'm going. We got about 1 minute and 18 seconds. So I'm going to actually message Rick because I don't see him in here. And that would be a heck of a start if we had a skipped pick to start this thing off. So, Rick, you're about to be on the clock. All right. So, in the Gilded Chat, I reach out to him, and he's aware of it. Hopefully, in the next 50 seconds, we will see him in here, and we'll get going. So, Mark Simon, I see you in here as well, buddy. I appreciate you being here. A few Patreon members. I think everyone in the chat right now is a Patreon member. So we appreciate you. Patreon.com/ToiletsToTitles gets you additional content for as low as $1.50 a month to get you in the giveaways. I told everybody we got this Caleb Williams signed Funko Pop. All right. I said if we get to 50 Patreon members before the first major bowl game, I will do a giveaway for this. I will do a giveaway for this Caleb Williams with a certificate of authenticity. You can see it on there. I will give it away. Right now, I want to say we're at like 33, so we need about 17, which isn't impossible. All right, so Commissioner Auto picks a K first house rules. So, Beachy's here. Rick's here. All right, this thing is about to kick off, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get this party started. Jalen Hurts, first off the board. I like it. All right, so Jalen Hurts is the dude. Joshua goes Christian McCaffrey. I'm going to go quarterback as well. I feel like Patrick Mahomes is pretty much chalk at this point, but pick 3 for him to be there, why the hell not, right? Safe, I said. I want to be safe. I'm going Patrick Mahomes. So we got 2 quarterbacks off the board. Christian McCaffrey's gone. All right, Josh Allen. Okay, so this is super flex, so it is pretty quarterback heavy. And let's see where Pat goes. All right, so Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. That's my rankings, 1, 2, 3 right there. So that worked out perfectly. Christian McCaffrey. I love Christian McCaffrey. I love the talent. It is PPR, so that's kind of a no-brainer there. So Pat's thinking about it, and we'll see where he goes. So this thing is 17 rounds, all right? So 3 minutes per pick. We should get through this thing a little quicker than our famous Frankenstein Listener League. That's about an 8-hour running clock. And some of those leagues, some of those drafts go about 2 weeks. So, there goes Lamar Jackson. All right, Oscar is on the clock. Quarterback heavy. Let's see if he breaks that trend. Okay. Justin Herbert, another quarterback. Sean McDonald is on the clock. He's probably going to go to Denver. Oh, no, he went to Justin Jefferson. I know he's a big Broncos fan. He's probably going to go Danny Dimes because he used to be a Giants fan. That's where he'll go in the next round. All right. Jay Lannis on the clock. First, so we have 1 wide receiver, 1 running back, and 5 quarterbacks. So pretty standard for Superflex. Pat says I can get in. I don't know what that means, Pat. What does I can get in mean? I can't get in. Oh, I'm sorry. What can't you get into, Pat? You made your selection, so geez, that was stressful. So it worked out for him. All right, so I'm glad it worked out. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, two LSU wide receivers going back to back. That's pretty standard as well. So Christian McCaffrey, Jefferson, Chase, the three skill position players that aren't quarterbacks that have gone so far. All right, Pat is in. Yes, you are, Pat. I'm glad I didn't see that because that would have stressed me out as well. So up, Travis Kelce. All right, that's pretty good value at the 9th selection. I've seen Travis Kelce go as high as pick 2 or pick 3 this year. It seems like people are really high on Travis Kelce. So we got 2 Kansas City Chiefs off the board. All right, let's see where we go here. This is Carla. All right, she's on the clock with 2 minutes and about 39 seconds. I see the green dot. So she appears ready to make her selection. I wonder when the next tight end will go. Justin Fields is gone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quarterbacks are gone. All right. Mark Simon's on the clock. I like this area. 10, 11, 12 is an area I feel really comfortable with. There goes Joe Burrow. Joey B in Superflex at pick 11, man. The NFL, I feel like there's a lot of high-end fantasy quarterbacks going right now. For you to get a guy like Joe Burrow at pick 11, that's pretty strong. It's a drop off from a guy like Justin Herbert at pick 6 to Joe Burrow. I don't think is going to be immense. Blake is on the clock. He's got the green dot as well. Fellas in the comments, feel free to chime in and let me know your thoughts, and I'll read them out on air. Jesus Christ of the League. That is this person's name. Commented Michael Thomas and James Conner for Deebo Samuel. Michael Thomas, I'm not counting on for anything. So seriously, to me, it's just James Conner for Deebo. So I'd probably keep Deebo Samuel unless I needed a running back, but I'd probably keep Deebo Samuel. All right, Cooper Kupp went pick 12. All right, so let's see where Blake goes. So we have 3 wide receivers going the first round, 1 running back, a tight end, and the rest were quarterbacks. Pretty standard super flex stuff right there. So let's see what Blake does here. Blake is still on the clock. Back-to-back selections. Oh, there goes Tua. Okay, Miami Dolphins going to have a pretty phenomenal offense this year with Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill. Raheem Mostert looks healthy, and he looks explosive, man. He's aging like a fine wine. Devon A-Chain, there goes Tyreek. So the Dolphins love his back-to-back right there. I like this draft board, Sean McD says. Yeah, these rival guys, they know what they're doing. It's pretty damn clean. I like it as well. So as you can see, this is Toilets to Titles number 1 because this is the first league we're doing on rivalfantasy.com. And we do plan on doing like 4 or 5 more if you'd like to get into one of our free rival fantasy leagues that will pay out up to $1,000. So a minimum of 250, maximum of 1,000. If you'd like to get in these, reach out to me on the Twitter at Coach Sheps or email us toiletstotitles@gmail.com and we will get you into one of these with us. You can sign up for Rival. Join rival.com/toiletstotitles. Sorry, I'm a little burpy. I had a spin drift this evening and it's making me a little burpy. All right. So we see Bijan go. We see Trevor Lawrence. So Bijan is the second running back off the board. So we only have 2 running backs gone right now. Trevor Lawrence in the second round, pick 4, paired with Travis Kelce. I like that. The veteran and the youth right there. And let's see, we got Jamar Chase. Jay Lannis drafted Chase in the first round. Let's see what he pairs with Chase in the second round. He's thinking about it. If any of you need help making your selections, go to ToiletsToTitles.com, go to the Fantasy Football tab, and look at our redraft rankings, and hopefully they'll help you make some selections. All right, hopefully you won't be sniping me. Look at everybody else's rankings on the site. Don't look at mine, because if you look at mine, you're going to end up sniping me. So Jay Lannis is on the clock. Man, this is a tough decision. Minute and a half left for Jay Lannis. Where are we going? Anybody in the comments wants to guess where what pick Jay Landis is going to make? Feel free. If he does time out, we will give him a kicker. He didn't time out. He goes with Saquon Barkley, and we wouldn't give him a kicker. All right, I'm not as cruel as Sean is. All right, so he goes back-to-back non-quarterbacks. Okay, I like that strategy. Jamar Chase, Saquon Barkley. So Saquon's the third running back off the board. Then goes Austin Eckler, so a mini running back run. So it seems like Sean and Jay Lannis are drinking the same Kool-Aid because they both went LSU wide receivers, then they both went running backs. So, all right, Deshaun Watson to pair with Justin Herbert. Love it. Okay. Next, Pat is on the clock. Pat, don't make us panic again. Mark Simon says the suspense. Yes. Yes. Maybe Jesus Christ of the league will have some more questions for us. There goes CeeDee Lamb. Josh Allen is up. Josh Allen? Or not Josh Allen is up. Brian Shard is on the clock. He's got Josh Allen. I'm currently looking at my rankings. All right, I'm up. What do I want to do here? Let me see. Man, I'm going to go with my guy. I'm going with Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is currently my running back 3 in Redraft Fantasy Football. So Joshua's on the clock. He took Christian McCaffrey in the first round. See, Joe Knows is in here. Joe, what's happening, man? It is very nice to see you. I know you did a New York Giants corner earlier. So go check that out. Josh Jacobs, A.J. Brown, Amon-Ra St. Brown. So Jalen Hurts, Rick Beachy's got a strong squad, man. Hurts, Brown, Amon-Ra. Joshua's got back-to-back running backs. McCaffrey and Jacobs. Let's see. All right, he went Devontae Adams. Okay, where do I want to go now? Do I want to go wide receiver? Do I want to go running back? Am I drinking the Kool-Aid? Yes, I am. Give me Garrett Wilson. All right, I'm going with the well-rounded approach. Mahomes, Chubb, Garrett Wilson. And it's also an AFC approach. I am AFC only currently. So, all right, let's see. Brian's on the clock. I battled between Chubb and Eckler. Sean McDonald said, yeah, it's a tough one. Eckler's got the high PPR upside, but supposedly the Browns are going to be tossing the rock to Chubb this year. Mark says, I was going to say you're not passing out Chubb there, right? Nope. It's my guy. All right, Brian Sharp. Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs. Is he going to go with another Buffalo Bill here? We're going Dawson Knox or Dalton Kincaid, and we're going to complete the trifecta. Derrick Henry. So he's all AFC as well. Pat Hoffer goes Mark Andrews pretty quickly. Tony Pollard is gone. Okay. Where's Sean going? Aaron Rodgers. Okay. So there goes Aaron. Dak Prescott. That one hurt a little bit because that's kind of, I didn't want to say it on the air, but it's obviously with my Cowboys ties. It's a little bit of who I was thinking about. All right, the Gamers Dome. I know he's a Cowboys fan as well, so that might have stung because he might have been hoping to pair Trevor Lawrence with Dak Prescott. All right. A little bit of a halt here. Gamers Dome is considering. Oh, he goes Jalen Waddle, the Penguin. I like that. All right. Let's see where we're going here. This team's got Justin Fields, Bijan Robinson, Chris Olave. Okay. That's a strong selection. Another former Ohio State wide receiver. Carla takes Chris Olave. I like her. A young squad, Carla, with Fields, Bijan, and Olave. All right, Mark. You are on the clock. Joe Burrow, Tyreek Hill. Where are we going here? Najee, value. High floor. Good value. Tyreek Hill, ceiling. Najee Harris, floor. Blake's on the clock for back-to-back selections. Ramondre. Where are we going here? Devontae Smith. Okay. Geno Smith. So back-to-back Smiths gone. So now Mark Simon's got Burrow and Geno. So he's rounded out his quarterback room. I like it. Carla's back on the clock. Let's see if she goes with another youth. Some more youth here. Pat says I was either going Garrett Wilson or stacking Andrews with Lamar. You made my decision for me. I'm glad I could help you, Pat. That's what I'm trying to do, man. All right, Carla, where we going? Where we going? Carla told me she's usually asleep by 9:30, so we're keeping her up this evening doing this draft. I'm gonna be watching What We Do in the Shadows after this. That's my go-to before bed. Or Only Murderers in the Building. Only Murderers in the Building started back up. It's a pretty good TV show. Where we going? The green dot's back up. T. Higgins. Okay. Youth. This team is all under like 26 years old. All right. Gamers Dome. Pretty well-rounded squad. Tight end, quarterback, wide receiver. Where are we going next? Be interesting to see. Interesting to see. Got about 2.5 minutes left. So far, some pretty strong builds, man. It's a lot of youth. Some veteran squads. I like these squads in the middle here. Oh, Travis Kelce. I'm sorry, Joe Mixon goes to the Gamers Dome. Jay Lannis is on the clock. Went Dak Prescott in the last round. Saquon, Jamar Chase. Some dogs on this squad. Where are we going? Again, if you got any questions or comments, throw them in here and I'll make sure to pull them up on air while we're drafting. All comments are greatly appreciated. And anybody tuning in, we appreciate that. And again, if anybody wants to join one of these rival leagues with us, joinrival.com/toilets-titles. I'm sorry, /title tribe. Joinrival.com/title tribe. All right, reach out to me on the Twitter at Coach Sheps or reach out to us via email, toilets-to-titles@gmail.com. We'll make sure to get you in one of these leagues. All right, we'll also get you in our Gilded chat so you can chat with us all season. You know what else you need to do? Every Sunday in season, 10:30 a.m. Eastern to 12:30 p.m., we do a live start-sit show called Title Time. You need to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get in that. That start-sit right before the start of the games is huge, and it is driven by you, the listener. All right, so if you're a Patreon member, you get priority, so your questions get pushed to the top, but everybody else, you're going to get your questions answered anyway. So you want to make sure you're tuning into that because that's an excellent tool. All right, Jahmyr Gibbs off the board right after Joe Mixon. Personally, I got Gibbs ahead of Mixon, but I think Mixon might have a higher floor, but I like the upside of Gibbs in a PPR. Oh, man, these teams are very similar. Jay Lannis and Sean McD, I feel like you guys are like the same person. You're a clone. Jefferson, Chase, Eckler, Saquon, Rodgers, Dak, ETN, Gibbs. Oh, there goes Jonathan Taylor, man. I was too scared to draft him. But now it's things are kind of running on empty here. Let me see where I'm going to go with my next selection. It's getting slim pickings out here. Slim pickings. Where we going, Pat? Sean said he was taking Gibbs but sniped. I'm going to auto, just letting you know I froze and can't get back in. Pat's been having a lot of issues. Pat, get it together. Reset. You got 2 minutes. Shut it down. Turn it back on. You got 2 minutes, and we believe in you. All right? We believe you can unfreeze and you can make it work. Don't quit on us. You got 1 minute and 53. Nothing but time. Did he get the app? I don't know. Did you get the app, Pat? Try the app. Or try it from your desktop or tablet or laptop. The site wasn't as easy as the app. I'm not having any issues with the site. And I'm multitasking. Got about 1:20. Let's see if you can get back in here. 1:10. He made it. I see the green dot. He's back. Oh, and he's gone. 55 seconds. I like this. Oscar. Jonathan Taylor comes back after week 4, guns blazing. This squad could be very strong with Herbert, Watson, Pollard, and JT, but JT scares the heck out of me. Not sure what he is going to look like, what he's going to be this season, if he's going to care, if he's going to play. He's already missing 4 games, so it's tough. It is very tough. 23 seconds. He made a selection. My guy came through in the clutch. I believed in you, Pat. You believed in you. There goes Kirk Cousins. All right. Let me go I'll go DK. Go DK. I got wide receivers. Joshua's on the clock. Good Lord. Pat, you're stressing us out. But we believe in you. We're not going to give up on you. I said we got 9 people in here right now. Appreciate everybody being here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're tuning in all season for our weekly shows, IDP, regular fantasy, NFL draft. We got team-specific content. We got gambling content. And like I said, Sunday mornings, live start sit content right up to NFL kickoff, driven by you. All right, driven by you. You ask questions. We're going to have a crew of like 4 or 5 guys on there answering those questions on air right for you. All right. So Joshua, he is at 2 minutes. No green dot. Oh, man, we got a brand new Patreon during the show. Dustin Hetrich. Appreciate you, Dustin. Thank you for signing up. I love that. A little surprise. Joshua, you got 1.5 minutes. The Patreon team just continues to grow. Can't beat it. All right, 1:20, Joshua. You can do it. You can do it. I'm going to reach out to him. About 60 seconds left. Hopefully he gets in there. Hopefully he makes his selection. Man, I'm going to have to lower this thing down to 2 minutes. You guys are taking too long. We got 45 seconds, Joshua. Come on now. Don't let us down. Looks like everybody else is pretty much in here. How many teams have 2 wide receivers? 1, 2, 3. Only 4 teams right now got 2 wide receivers. 20 seconds. I think Joshua is going to time out in auto draft. Okay, you got 5 seconds. All right. We got an auto drafter. Reached out to me earlier, said he wanted in tonight's draft just so he can auto draft 4 rounds in. So thank you, Joshua, for doing that. Okay. TJ Hawkinson is gone. Jared Goff is gone. Oh no. We better not have to wait through. How do I gotta figure out a way to skip this guy. Auto draft form again. I am new to this, so I don't know how to do it. I guess maybe two times through. If he gets skipped again, maybe then he'll auto draft. If anyone's familiar and knows how to set that up, yeah, I know. We need to boo Joshua. Oh, the dogs are booing him. They're pissed off. Just don't get it. Don't get it. 2 minutes, roughly, making us wait again. Minute 53. I guess I'm up next, so I should probably be using this time to figure out what I'm going to do. But I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to do. Sorry for this riveting audio right now. Oh, he's back. He took Darren Waller. So he just went and took a snooze. And now he came back. All right, where am I going? I'm going to go running back. All right. Let me see here. Where is he? I'm going to go Javonte Williams. Didn't look super explosive in his first action back, but it was action back. And I'm going to buy on the fact that he's their RB1. And give me an RB1 5 rounds in. All right. Brian Shart on the clock. Joshua owes everyone an apology in the Gilded Chat. So, Joshua, if you're watching, just say sorry, and we'll all forgive you. Oh, Pat's got the draft on his laptop. My man. All right. Now, maybe you guys all who've been waiting, we can speed this thing up and get through it a little bit quicker. All right. So, Brian Shart on the clock. Whenever I read his name, I always think of Baby Shark. Let me look in the Gilded Chat right now and see what's going on. So we got a new Patreon member. So we got to introduce him to the crew while Brian's making his selections. All right, Kenneth Walker. I like that. I know Pat's ready. He's on the laptop. And as you guys are seeing this, any teams you like that stand out to you, let me know. There goes Daniel Jones. Man, the quarterbacks are running thin right now. They're running thin. We got Jared Goff gone, who's a guy I've been getting in the mid rounds. Kirk Cousins. I'm not really interested in Daniel Jones, so I'm okay seeing him go. Shaw might have been interested in Daniel Jones because he used to be a Giants fan. But I think Daniel Jones actually ran him out of town. Maybe that's the reason he's not a Giants fan anymore. Where are we going? And then Jay Landis is on the clock next. 4 rounds in a row, these two, Sean and Jay Landis, picked the same position. So they are doing a synchronized swim in the middle of this draft. It is pretty damn impressive. Let's see if they continue. Sean, you are making your selection. I know you're also in the comments. So let's see where it goes. Got 2 running backs, got a quarterback. Goes with Kenny Pickett. Let's see what Jay Landis does. Does he go up? And he goes quarterback. They are still, the synchronized swim continues. Pretty, man, this is crazy. How many rounds can we do? Gamers Dome's on the clock. This round we've seen, oh no. Whoopsie daisy. All right, there we go. This round we've seen Goff, Waller, Javonte, Kenneth, Daniel Jones, Pierce, Pickett, Richardson, and Debo gone. I like it. All right, Carlos on the clock. Green dots there. Where are we going? Another wide receiver. So a little bit of a mini wide receiver run. I think we only have 1, 2, 3, 4 tight ends gone, which is I guess pretty standard in a non-tight end premium. Okay, little wide receiver run. Carlo went 3 wide receivers in a row. I like that. DJ Moore has the upside. And Mark Simon's on the clock. Amari Coop. Coop is a steal. Love that value there. Blake is on the clock. Back-to-back selections. Went Devontae earlier. Oh, there goes Matty Stafford. A lot of quarterbacks going now. Let's see where he double dips. Let's see where he goes. He's deep in thought. I like it. Again, Oscar's got the over here in the middle, Herbert, Deshaun, Pollard, Taylor, Pierce. I like how he paired Pierce with Taylor. He's got a high floor running back to take the place for Taylor, but you better hit here, here, and here at wide receiver. If you do, this will be worth it. Then you can have Pierce as a solid flex play. If Jonathan Taylor pans out and if whoever you select here, it's a gamble. But I mean, ultimately, this game's a gamble, so I respect it. All right, Blake, you got 2 minutes left, kid. I'm going to look over my rankings real quick, see where I want to go next. Get my rankings. If you got a redraft draft coming up, ToiletsToTitles.com. Check out the redraft. Check out the fantasy football tab. Check out the redraft rankings. You'll be able to see mine over there. So I got to figure out where I'm going to go. I kind of got an idea. Dallas Goedert, strong. Tight end, Philadelphia Eagles. He's a dude. All right, Mark. Where we going? I might cut this thing off after the 7th round. I might go through 7 on air, do the rest of these picks off air. All right, because that'll be close to about 50 minutes. I don't want to bore the hell out of you guys, but I figure it's redraft season. Everyone's got drafts coming up. Here's a live draft, a live board. You could check it out. And also, it's a pretty cool site, Rival Fantasy. All right, join rival.com/ToiletsToTitles. You too can play in these fantasy leagues. They'll match up to a $200 deposit, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I know, ask Justin at JustinFF_. You can also see Toilets Titles. We tweet about it like every day. So you can look at our tweets just to confirm it. But I'm almost certain they got bingo cards. They got all these different ways you can gamble and play fantasy, which is pretty damn cool. So I wanted to show that to you. That's why I did this tonight. All right. Also, I wanted to show the Gilded, the Title Tribe. I think it was pretty cool little perk that you're in the Title Tribe with us. We're drafting live on air and breaking it down. So pretty damn sweet. Y'all check out the moon. Sean said, well, my wife's in Chicago right now. I'm home alone. She texted me asking me if I saw the blue supermoon. So I got to go check that out as well. So there goes Derek Carr, the first veteran on that squad. All right, Gamers Dome's up. Let's see the selection. Minute 55 left. Alexander Madison. And I think Gamers Dome, myself, and Joshua are the only teams without 2 quarterbacks at the moment. So Madison goes. And then goes Christian Watson. It's 200 match plus 25 on first deposit. Oh, it's even better. So I was afraid I was overselling it. No, it's 200 match plus 25 on first deposit. So hell yeah. Join rival.com/ToiletsToTitles. All right. and join the Gilded Chat because we want you to be part of the community. Like I said, it's 250 people on there. We're talking fantasy, NFL all day, every day, filling leagues. And the survivor pool, you got to get in that. That's $30. Okay. We got about 25 people in there. I want to get to 100. Right now, the goal is to get to over 50. So reach out to me if you want to get into our survivor pool. Again, I'm on the Twitter at Coach Sheps, or you can email me toiletsToTitles@gmail.com. A little bit of a sophomore wide receiver run. Oscar, you've been reading my rankings, man. You know I love Brandon Ayuk. You aren't going to let him get back to me. You know I love Deshaun Watson. You got two players I'm really high on this year, and Tony Pollard. So respect. Solid draft. I think Brandon Ayuk, in this situation where Jonathan Taylor is going to sit for 4 weeks and you need to hit on these wide receivers, Brandon Ayuk's going to outscore Deebo Samuel. Hold me to it. Write that down. Whatever. It's going to happen. All right. Brandon Ayuk is that dude, and he is ascending. He's going to break out this year. I've been saying it since April. I'm going to continue to say it until it happens. There goes Keenan Allen. Shart is on the clock. See where he goes. DeAndre Hopkins. I was kind of hoping it would fall like this to me. Let me get my guy Jordan Love. All right. There goes Russell Wilson. Miles Sanders. Cam Akers. Where are we going? I like Miles Sanders. I think he's going to have a strong year. Jimmy Graham. Where do I want to go? Oh, James Conner. Give me James Conner. That is value. All right. I'm feeling pretty good at running back. I'm feeling good at quarterback. All right. Now I feel comfortable enough to take some risks. So we're going to finish this round. I'm going to shut down the stream, and then I'm going to draft with everybody off air. All right. And if anybody opposes that, if you want me to keep going, let me know. But I think 45 minutes in, I'm pretty comfortable with the first few rounds. There goes Dalvin Cook. All right. Oscar's on the clock. Interested to see who he takes here. Again, everybody who's been watching this whole time, everybody who's in the league, everybody who's been supporting Toilets to Titles, we appreciate you more than you know. We're going into our 4th season of doing this thing. Started small. Like I remember when we were doing this, like I was recording from a closet. Not that we're big, but we're bigger than we ever were. And, having a community like we have, having support like we have, having people commenting and actually enjoying what we do makes it so much easier to continue to doing this, continuing to do this, just because I don't know, we're doing it for ourselves, but we're doing it for you guys, and we feel a part of a team, and the team environment is always something I've thrived in. So thank you all for supporting the show and being part of the Title Tribe. All right. And Sean is on the clock. Terry McLaurin's gone. Scary Terry. George Pickens. Okay. I like George. George's an absolute alpha. There goes Breece Hall. Strong value right there. Strong value. Gamers Dome. All right, we got about 3 picks, and then I'm shutting this stream down. One more time, I'll say it. joinrival.com/Title Tribe. Get in there. Get in the Gilded Chat. Get in the Survivor Pool. Join the Patreon team. Patreon.com/ToiletsToTitles. I feel like half of this show has just been an advertisement, but it's been hard. I got to fill the air in between picks, everybody. So I'm doing my best. For those of you who aren't playing in this league, I hope this draft has somewhat helped you prepare for your draft. And if you need more help, you can always reach out to us. We'll help you while you're drafting. We'll give you advice. Let us know where you're picking from. Let us know the guys you're kind of considering. We'll make sure to help you out. All right, there goes Tyler Lockett. 2nd Seattle Seahawks wide receiver is now off the board. Mark Simon is on the clock. See where he goes. He said, thanks for streaming the first half. We appreciate you, Mark. Thanks for being here, bud. All right. Evan Ingram. And the last pick of the stream. Blake. Get her done. While he's picking, I will say my goodbyes. Everybody, I appreciate you. Make sure to tune in to On the Clock, going live tomorrow at 7 p.m. In season On the Clock, which is our NFL draft show, is going to go live every Thursday, 7 p.m. Get you ready for the 2024 NFL Draft. Hopefully, you're as an NFL fan, you don't have to get into the NFL Draft too early. Hopefully, your team's doing all right. But if you're like me, you're a sicko. I enjoy looking at NFL Draft prospects all throughout the year. So that's coming out tomorrow. I know Playing with House Money, they're going to be talking a lot of the college football games tomorrow morning. I believe the show goes live at 10 a.m. Check that out if you want to gamble, all that good stuff. Just be subscribed to the channel. We got you hooked up, and we'll take care of you. So, Blake, with that, let's wrap this thing up, pal. Got 2 minutes left. Blake's got a good squad. Cup and Tua, a little injury. They got some injuries, little nagging things, but I like them. Then he's got 2 Eagles, Devontae and Goddard. How many AFC players do I have on my squad? Started to round it out. All right, there goes Mike Williams. Everybody, I'll see you in the draft. I'll see you later in the week. Maybe I'll see you on Twitter. Maybe I'll see you in Gilded. All right, catch you all later on.